So I can't remember if I showed you my Suriname cherry tree, but it is fruiting. Hi, it's Amanda, the creative gardener, and I wanted to give you an update on my Suriname cherry. Now, I think it was earlier on this year, I started to see loads of flowers on here, and I was so excited. And after a while, the flowers started dropping off, and then in the end, I only got 3 cherries, but they were so delicious. That just made my day, how delicious they were. Now, I've had this plant for about 3 years now, and it's just grown steadily. It was a small plant. It was probably about the size of this branch, so this, and as you can see, it's liked this spot. It's semi-shaded, and well, even that tree up there I'm gonna have to trim, but anyway, it likes a semi-shaded spot. And recently I saw some more cherries, well, some more flowers forming, and I was focusing on this one. As you can see, they have a different shape to the Bajan cherry. The fruit that I tasted a while back, it tasted sweet and savoury. It was just such an unusual flavour, but it was just, as I say, it was amazing. But as I look around the plant, I do try and check. I'm seeing more cherries coming up, and some down here, which I have to keep an eye on this one. As you can see, when they get red, this is not ready for picking. I can pick them, and these lower ones that we can see down here. So just inspecting some of them, yeah, you can see that there's some that are going to be joining me in the Suriname cherry feast. The other thing that I do with the leaves, towards you, is I make tea. I usually mix it. Is that another one? I'm not sure whether it's the one that I've just seen, but it's going to get slightly bigger than that. So I'm just keeping an eye on it. We've just had a light shower, so everything's wet. And I just try and make sure that around the base that it's, covered, that it doesn't dry out in between the rains. But as I said, yeah, I sometimes, just take a couple of the leaves and I use them just in a green tea. I would usually mix it with, say, another leaf, maybe bay leaf. But it's been really encouraging to see that I've now got a cherry tree. My neighbour's got Bajan cherries, so I didn't bother growing that because he has cherries in abundance. So you can see a lot more cherries are coming up, so that's really great. The only thing that I have to watch out for is the birds. Now, there should be enough for all of us, but I think I do deserve at least a bowl of cherries from this plant when they do come up. They're not coming up all together, so it's like every day I'm checking to see whether it's ripe enough for me to pick. But that's the Bajan cherry, and that's the ways that I use it. I use the leaves for tea. I've not seen yet if I can use them as a dye. I probably wouldn't with the size, unless it gives a really kind of deep dye from a few leaves. So I probably wouldn't, because the leaves are a lot smaller than the ones that I would be my first go-to. But as I say, I use it in like a herbal tea, and then we've got the fruit, and I have propagated it. So I've taken 2 cuttings and grown smaller plants, which I'm going to put at the front of the garden, so that, you know, the birds can go there and that will be there. That's where they get their cherries. But it will be interesting to know how how it does in a different environment. So with either direct sun or direct sun is the other space that I have. But yeah, that's the Suriname cherry, and I'm pleased to give you an update. I think I've shown flowers. They're really delicate looking flowers, and it's amazing to think that the cherries then come from such small tiny flowers. I was looking to see if I could see one, but yeah, so I hope to give you an update with my bowl of fruit. I'm not giving it any pressure. But yeah, I hope you join me again, and I will see you soon.